Hello and welcome to yet another episode of No Promo. I'm Dean, and as always, I'm joined by Nate. Say hi.
Hello.
And our producer, Mr. Shampoodler, sir, which he requested that we call him that officially.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Well, guys, we are serving up another handful of delightfully whacked out, freaking crazy advertisements that are sure to make you go, huh? What the hell? At No Promo, we pride ourselves on bringing you the finest crap that you've probably already seen because ads are inescapable, aren't they, folks? Come on. Anyway, on to the show.
No promo! No promo! No promo!
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Huh? What the
Is
hell?
that like an example of your writing style?
That's, yeah.
Do you think that accurately represents you and your writing?
Yeah, when I'm, it's like 3 p.m. and I should be working and I want to do anything other than that. So I write like a little intro and I do a little segment to
I love
ignore my responsibilities.
I love it. Hey, Dean,
Now, which
how's it going?
program did you use to write that?
Chat GPT 4 IO 7 G.
Is that what you use for work?
Yeah.
The one that sounds like Scarjo?
Yeah. And she is not happy, but that's kind of why we like it, isn't it,
Well,
folks?
Scarjo's not happy. ChatGPT has to be happy.
Yeah, she's very happy.
She's happy.
She's horny, too. She'll tell you that if you ask her.
for me.
She'll say, I'll fuck you or whatever.
She really
She
likes
don't
me.
care. She don't care. No. So how are you? How are you today, Nate?
Date?
I
Call
had
him
a
Nate.
hell of a day, Dean.
Oh, let's hear about it, King.
I don't know. Just fighting with my
okay.
kids all day. They're fighting with each other.
okay.
So I'm breaking up fights left and right.
Wow, that is
They're being
ridiculous,
crazy.
dude.
One has a stick. The other one says, "Hey, I want that stick." What do you do with that?
Stick envy is like such a difficult thing to deal with when
You're
you're
breaking
trying
it
to-
in half.
No.
King Solomon.
What are you fucking talking about?
Oh
what are
my
you
God.
crazy?
Now you have 2 kids that are crying.
Now the one kid is crying because his stick is broken, and the other kid is crying because the stick that he
She
wanted
wanted
is
the
broken.
whole stick. Yeah.
Well, you gotta teach them lessons. They can't be happy all the time.
You stupid motherfucker!
Yeah.
Break the stick.
What you do is you break the stick over your knee and you start screaming at them in public until they both cower in fear and hide under a picnic table.
That's what it is. Till somebody calls someone.
Yeah. And then maybe the cop can
Till a
explain
Karen
to my
emerges.
fucking kids why they both can't have one fucking stick.
Hey, Shamp, how's it going? You
Jesus.
made a stromboli today.
Yeah, we made 3.
How were
God
they? They look
damn.
like it looks like a pizza roll.
First of all, I'm amazed that you have not ever heard of a stromboli.
Never had a stromboli. It's a Philly thing.
It's not a Philly
I'm
thing.
Chicago Italian. That's Philly Italian.
I guess.
Stromboli is just like a baked pizza sub.
It's like
You
a
know-
pizza that's rolled up.
You know,
Yeah,
we know in
yeah.
Chicago we know braciole.
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 I don't know the difference between a calzone and a stromboli. I think a calzone is just a pizza folded over,
Yeah,
Yeah.
calzone's
like
like a big
sealed, like a
dumpling,
soft chalupa or something.
and
or whatever you
stromboli's
call those
rolled
things.
up.
Yeah,
Does stromboli have sauce in it generally?
Yeah.
It looked really good. My kids
It
would
is
eat
Calzone
that.
good.
doesn't have sauce. I think that's one difference. My mother-in-law
it doesn't have
always fine.
sauce. What the fuck? What's in it?
No,
Cheese?
calzones are like ricotta and
Ugh.
maybe mozzarella.
I think
And,
calzones have some sauce in them.
No,
They have to. Have.
not the
probably should.
traditional.
It'd be so
No, they're
dry.
for dipping.
Okay,
You're supposed to dip them in mozzarella and
Okay.
marinara.
I believe
Okay,
it.
But-
that makes sense.
Yeah, because we have DP dough out here, which you've probably heard Mitch talk about on Doughboys. But it's
Yeah,
like
I know it.
it's like a calzone place.
They're
I didn't
terrible.
know how. Yeah, but they do that. They don't put sauce inside. You got to dip.
hmm
I got a buffalo chicken calzone once that made me almost throw up.
Did you finish it?
That sounds gross.
No, calzones are risky to me because like the dough inside gets soggy,
Yeah.
so you don't know if it's either not done or if it's just soggy. Like,
And
are
I
you
think
eating
people
raw dough
usually
or are
make
you
'em-
eating-
Make them too big too. And
Oh,
they're
yeah,
supposed to be
yeah.
kind of smaller.
Calzones are like maximalist.
Even if
Yeah.
it's not done all the way, raw dough's not going to kill you. It's just
No,
flour and water.
but I hate the way it doesn't
nasty.
taste or feel good.
Yeah, sure. But
Yeah.
I mean,
That's what I mean. Like, I just felt like it was going to make me ill. The process of eating the raw dough, you know.
it's funny the things that gross you out, considering what you've seen. But whatever.
Yeah, no, I'm fucked up and I'm weird and I don't care. Who knows it? right now my office smells like pickled Polish sausage, so that's great. I ate one
Jesus
in here
Christ.
like 8 hours ago, and now it all smells like it.
It's
What
like
does that
Five
smell
Guys.
like?
Just like vinegar mostly, but like a little hint of
Smells like
Pork.
what Dean smells like all the time.
I do not smell like this all the time. But I did eat a Polish sausage for lunch, and then I ate hot dogs for dinner.
Should we get into some ads? Should we get into some little ads?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, I had
Let's
one other
see.
thing I wanted to talk about.
Oh, okay.
I saw like a work truck, like an old metal Toyota with a bunch
Okay.
of landscaping equipment in the back of it, and it had anime stickers all over.
Oh, that's cool.
It
What
was
do you
so
mean
cool.
metal?
Like a metal truck. Like it was so old that it was made of metal.
Like
Okay.
it wasn't like, you know,
Like the
like
outside is made of metal.
Yeah.
that's cool. That sounds great. Like, were they like recognizable?
No, I didn't know who any of them were, but they were all a bunch of pretty anime ladies.
You know, one of the ones I've been seeing a lot is a lady, and she got like a bamboo stick in her mouth. You seen her?
No.
What is that? Is that sexual? Or is she like, so maybe her voice is magic? I don't know anything about it. Somebody explain to me
Is
the
she
bamboo.
sucking on the bamboo, or is she
No, it's like a bar across her mouth like this.
like a
Oh,
piercing?
that's weird.
And it's like strapped to her face.
Oh,
And
that
I don't
sounds
know
very
if it's a horny thing.
strange.
Where are you seeing this?
All like in like every fucking
On
FYE
all the-
I've ever
all
been
the
to.
cars at his kid's school.
Yeah, no, there is an anime car. I saw a fucking. Did you see the boat I saw, Nate? The Luigi
Yes.
Sky
Very
from
cool
Paw
boat.
Patrol boat.
Very
That
cool
boat kicks
boat.
ass.
Yeah.
I don't know why that's like that, but
Somebody
it's cool.
practicing their painting skills, I think.
Yeah, they just like my kids hate my boat. I'm gonna put the two things they like on it.
But here, I've got some ads for us to look at.
Yeah, let's take a look at some ads.
Because I'm running things tonight.
Nate is in charge tonight. Yeah,
Nate, pull that
I
up.
like it. I love it.
Nate, pull that up. Yeah, Shamp's just sitting back in the cut. He doesn't even care.
This is a picture of a burger with an ice cube on it. And Dean, what's it say right there?
It says place an ice cube on a burger when grilling. Here's why. Life hack guru.
From Lifehack
Advertisement.
Guru. So I would listen to them. And did you click on this?
This is a Shamp.
Yeah,
one,
I
actually.
just put
Shamp,
this in
did you
because
click on
right
that?
under it, the headline is on CNN that Racy's helicopter was carrying 9 people when it crashed.
Okay.
So I
Yeah.
thought that was funny to see a hamburger with
been-
an ice cube on top of it.
Okay. So you
Right
did
above
think the
this guy's-
hamburger was funny.
Yeah, the
I thought it was
hamburger is
funny,
very
like-
funny.
You've been itching to joke about the Iranian helicopter crash for weeks.
No, I
and
haven't,
I don't
but
know.
I mean, the picture.
It's a very
like,
weird
I opened
juxtaposition
CNN while I was working.
because like that's
and
what the headline
I saw
image should go.
a hamburger with
Mhm.
an ice cube on it, and then below it, the notification that the Iranian president's helicopter crashed with 9
They've
people.
sold off all our pixels. They've sold them all.
Yeah,
It's just it seems disrespectful, even though
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. For sure. And RIP to that Iranian
Also,
king.
I'm not sure what the ice cube on a burger would do.
yeah. Well,
probably
you
gonna
didn't click
help
the
with
link.
I mean, I
you
assume
should have
it
clicked the
keeps it
link.
moist, but
Well-
wouldn't it also steam it or something?
Should have clicked the
Yeah.
link and put your info in.
Mm-hmm. I
Yeah,
should have.
put a little bit of that info in there, and no seasoning on these burgers.
Yeah, they
Just
look bad. It's from
plain-
Lifehack Guru, so it must be good though.
kind of a dirty grill situation too.
Yeah, you can't really
It's got some
smash a
build up
burger
there.
like that on a grill.
No, you're gonna lose a lot of your burger.
All right, we have another
Anyway, RIP to
still
Racy-
image here.
Racy.
RIP to the Iranian guy.
Yeah.
This is a post from Native American Warriors. Is this promoted? I hope it's promoted.
Oh yeah, it absolutely is promoted. I just cut off the bottom part of it. But see how it says follow? That's like a group I don't follow on Facebook.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you should follow them.
Yeah, they do have some good content.
I'm not as white as I look. Yellow heart. Keanu Reeves was abandoned by his father at 3 years old and grew up with 3 different
S.
dot.
I think
I'm
it's stepfathers.
Gonna need you to click the see mores when you screenshot these.
So unfortunately, I could not get the image and the text in a one big thing. But
What
I
could
do
this
want to.
possibly mean?
I don't
Well,
know because Keanu.
He's partially Native American, but
I
he's
don't-
also
okay.
partially Japanese and Irish and Jewish.
When
So
I
it's-
googled it, I did not find that he was.
So
yeah,
the shirt,
no, he is.
the shirt says, "I'm not as white as I look." It has a character of a Native American in it with a dream catcher around him.
Mhm.
So it's for white guys that think that they're Native American.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's for
Okay.
like the white guys whose
That makes sense.
grandmother's been like, yeah, your like great grandfather was like Iroquois. That's
I've
what
never
Yeah.
run into a guy like that who wasn't also like smoking weed constantly.
Sure.
yeah, and
Like
also
I've never run into like a tax accountant nerd
Old man
Yeah.
with pigtails
told me
type
he
thing.
his
Yeah.
great grandmother
Yeah.
was partial Cherokee or something.
yeah, and my grandmother always told me that, and I did like the DNA thing, and I have 0 Native American, 0.
How much
So
pickled sausage?
that's about it's about 4%, just like the Neanderthal DNA. It's about 4% Neanderthal, 4% sausage. Not Polish at all, but Polish sausage. Yes. I don't know. I just
Interesting.
thought this was a very funny ad. Obviously, he's not really holding this shirt. The arms are AI or fake.
I've told you guys that
The
when
shirt
my
is
family
fake.
does 23andMe, me and my siblings and my one group of cousins come back as siblings, right?
Oh yeah,
You did not
Yeah,
tell me
that's
that.
sus.
Huh?
You didn't
That's
tell
sus.
us that.
Yeah,
Maybe-
because my mom's sister married my dad's brother, so we have like
Oh,
the exact
okay.
same DNA.
yeah, that's
Interesting.
crazy.
Now it's not like my uncle is also my dad, like Dean
Making
or
a lot of
whatever that
sense
thing
now.
is.
No, my uncle's not anybody's dad. We've determined.
Oh,
Doing a
but
podcast with 2 inbred guys.
I'm not inbred.
Yeah, I mean there
Do
was
the
some.
math.
Yeah, there certainly some risk of it in my hometown. You know, that's why I had to get out of there. I wanted to.
All right. So our next ad comes along with a story.
Hey,
Oh, yeah.
real quick, another interesting thing. Speaking of Dean's hometown, Dean
Oh,
did
yeah.
not know which Great Lake he lives 3 miles from.
Yeah, that was pretty weird.
That's like it's like 10 to 15 miles away, and I don't know why it matters.
It's
What
just
it-
an odd thing. It's like
Oh, I'm
not
gonna
knowing
go up
what
to the lake
state's
and,
next
like-
to you or something.
I know there's like Pennsylvania.
That's below you, dude.
yeah. There's no state next to me. It's the damn lake, bro.
That's why you should know the name of it, don't you
Yeah,
think?
there's a couple of them.
I mean,
over
that lake
there.
is bigger than the state I live in.
There's
so
a bunch of big ass. Well, yeah,
Isn't
you
it-
live in a dinky little state.
Isn't
Mhm.
Erie like the super weirdly deep one too?
I
don't
think
know, but
Superior
he-
is the
he
deepest
lives
one.
next to Ontario, dude. Come on.
Oh, okay. I have no
Yeah,
idea.
you know what? That's stupid though. Because guess what? Guess what? Fucking canal comes off of it. The Erie Canal, the most famous canal in the whole world, besides the other one.
Birth.
Wow.
So why are they called the Erie Canal if it comes off of Lake Ontario? I think that actually I'm having a Mandela effect. I think it used to be called Lake Erie. And
Anyway,
it got changed. And Nate doesn't like this lake talk.
we
Let's
have.
take a look at this ad.
So this is an ad that I received today,
This is
Okay.
breaking. This is late breaking ad news.
and this is the ad that made me think, oh, maybe I shouldn't sign up for YouTube Pro because
this
so
is
me
good.
and,
Yeah.
me and Dean are going to start doing React content because it's the way of the future,
hmm
and
We're looking to
Dean-
build our stable of freaks.
we're looking for freaks. Dean found a freak, Eric Surf 6, right?
Yeah. Eric
Now that
Surf
guy,
6.
I've seen that guy in movies. I was trying to find out.
Really?
who
What?
he is exactly.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, he has
I think
the
he's
vibe
been
of
an
an
actor for like years
Yeah.
and years.
okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
He's also
he's got Riz.
He's also a juggler and a magician and a trick bartender.
Yeah, he seems like one of those
And he
guys.
can
I don't
house
think
a
like
fuck
I
ton
don't
of
mean
food.
I've seen him in like Tarantino's or anything.
No,
I just
no,
know
no,
I've
no.
seen him in a ton of like shit on
Interesting.
USA or something.
We'll
you know
have to
what I
try
mean?
to figure it out. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
he apparently like lives in Japan, and a lot of his content revolves around Japanese food and everything. I looked deep into his archives and found a playlist of his videos called like distasteful videos.
Great thing to have. How long has he been on YouTube for?
I don't know. I'll look and
I
see
think
when
he's
this.
an OG.
Yeah,
this
he
video
must have been
came
on
out.
for a long time.
But it's a pretty bad video of him doing like 7 minutes of a Chinese accent.
Okay, you don't think it's a Japanese accent?
He said he was going to China for a juggling
Oh,
show.
okay. Sorry.
And
Okay.
so he was going to practice his Chinese. And then he does.
Okay.
My man's
One
going
of
to
the
China
most-
for a juggling show.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't
He
know.
must
be
Show
pretty
business
good.
used to be different. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I watched him a lot today. Okay. And after I watched him for a while, I received this ad. So another thing about some of the ads that I'm going to be showing
Wait,
you
I
guys,
just want to
okay?
say, can you imagine Nate watching fucking juggling and his kids are screaming behind him? He's like, "Shut up!"
I'm a great juggler. My
Fucking
kids
daddy's
love to watch me
juggling.
juggle. Sometimes I juggle for my kids.
Wow.
So another thing about the videos that I'm going to be playing on here is that these are YouTube ads, and I cannot go back to the beginning of the ad. So, but a lot of them are like 3.5 minutes long.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes I will hear something when I'm like smoking or something. I'll be like, "Oh shit!" and I will start recording the ad
Yeah, I know
about a
that.
minute into it. So basically, what happened at the beginning of this ad was it was like, "Do you hate the dating sites? Are you not getting where you want to be in your romantic life? Do women just not understand you? Maybe you should try Asian women." And that's what it said. That is the exact
Try,
sentence that it
yeah.
said. Maybe you should try Asian women. And here's the rest of the ad.
Love and inspire men. Asian ladies don't care about the age difference, and they adore American men. Fall into the ranks of happy couples with a partner who understands.
So we're
Find out
seeing
about
just
your
different
compatibility
videos
with
of
Asian
women,
ladies. Follow the link and take a 2-minute
like
quiz.
Asian influencers. Okay, take a
Feeling
2-minute
lonely
quiz.
and looking for a significant someone, but
Oh wow!
And
I was
then the
about
ad
to
just
start
cuts
again.
itself off.
Oh, sorry, that's that guy. Yeah.
He's instantly juggling like glow sticks.
He's doing something in shorts. Yeah.
So that absolutely knows its target demo. The guys who are watching Eric Surf 6 are also being like, how do I get
an
what
Asian
he has?
wife?
Yeah. And
I don't
the
think
answer
Eric is married. By the
No,
way,
I hope-
don't. He can't be married.
I hope not. I hope women are
He's
keeping
married
their
to
distance.
juggling.
He's so old, and he dresses like Calvin from Calvin and Hobbes. It's so fucking insane. Like, he is constantly wearing like little boy t-shirts and like fucking weird hats.
Yeah, he's great. I really like his whole vibe. The video that I saw was that got me onto him was him going into a Hooters in Japan.
Yes,
and,
I watched the
reviewing
Hooters
food.
video. We're gonna
And
watch that.
He just eats so much fucking
It's so
food.
much fucking food.
Like, he's finishing things. Like, he's polishing off
He's
plates.
finishing the whole plates, and he orders like 10 plates.
I
of,
want to
like,
know
different
who's
shit.
recording.
Yes, and probably his like young Asian man friend
Yeah.
that is in a lot of his videos.
His like guide. He helps him get around.
Yeah,
Because this guy strikes me as a guy who would not learn any Japanese despite living there.
I saw some
he
videos
does?
where he's
Okay.
speaking fluent Japanese. Yeah,
I do also like the white boy shocks sushi guy by
Yes.
speaking perfect Japanese. I've watched
You're
those. Those
you're
guys
a
are
white
fun.
man, dude. You're not a white boy.
Yeah, he's like 30, and he speaks like their language, and they're all
He's like
huh?
75 years old.
No, Eric. Yeah, Eric.
Yeah, Eric is like 70.
No, the other guy is not.
Okay, next ad we have. Dean, did you find this?
Yeah, I found this one.
These
This
are
was
great.
promoted. This was promoted to me on Amazon. These are Comivu or ComView custom
ComView.
playing cards. Yeah, ComView custom playing cards, and the image that they've
So you
chosen
can get
as like the
anything you
sample.
want on
You can
these
get
cards.
anything you want on these, but I would probably, if I ordered them, try to get this image.
Mm-hmm.
Which
You
is
could just screenshot it and upload it as
Yeah,
the images that you want. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
so
what's
it's
the
a-
image?
It's a lady. She's like on a nice, like verdant patch
nice
of
lady.
grass. There's like
Really
a
nice lady.
maybe like a creek behind her. There's a big dog to her.
Well,
and she's
it's
got
a
her hand-
bulldog.
There's a big floppy boy covered in wrinkles. He's cute as hell. And then she's got her ass all out. Like
She's wearing like those leggings.
she's wearing those like TikTok leggings that
Those
make her
one kind of
ass look
leggings.
really big. Those are like the special like lady tricks.
I think her ass is really
no, her
big.
ass is big, and she's also using the embellishing tools too.
Yeah, her
Yeah,
ass
she's
is
got-
definitely bigger than the dog.
Yeah, no, her ass is bigger than the dog. And she's got
Yeah.
that thing like posed.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like looking back over her shoulder like with like
Now,
a
are
really
these,
happy
I'm
are
gonna
look.
be on
these
some
known
car-
as TikTok pants? Like this
No, they've
Yeah.
been
style?
around for a few years now.
If
They're like
Dean,
the yoga
if I
pant
heard Dean
leggings.
say that, I would know what he's talking about. It would either be these pants or one other kind of pants that I'm very familiar with.
Because these
Yeah.
look like, if I describe them, like a thong and chainmail. Kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
have like a built-in thong butt shaper on them.
That you can
Yeah.
like like you like ratchet until
You
it
like
gets to
ratchet it
the,
up.
the
Yeah.
tightness up your butt crack that you need it to be for your specific butt crack size.
And look, she
Interesting.
looks great.
Yeah,
She looks
Nate,
fucking fantastic.
we're seeing your cart has a subtotal of $609.97.
What the
Oh.
fuck?
Yeah,
Oh, you're looking at
I just have some SSDs saved in
You're
there. that's
comparing
why.
them,
I'm not
yeah.
gonna buy all. Of them.
No. Nate's buying $700 of SSDs because we made fun of him. No, Nate, did we ever explain the end of
I
the
have
funny
yes. So
saga?
I have an SSD.
Yeah,
So you
we're
can't make fun of me anymore.
making fun of Nate for not having an SSD. And no, he has one. He just didn't know.
I have one. I just didn't know. Which is cooler
Yeah.
than not
Um,
having one.
So we've done a lot of ads that have been sort of out of the mobile game sphere because
Mhm.
we've definitely done a lot of mobile game ones because mobile game ads are probably the craziest. But this one is pretty important, I think. This I think is illustrative of how much fucking money mobile games can rake in. This is the Merge Mansion, a Twisted Game teaser trailer featuring Pedro Pascal, like
Huge get.
while he's like at the peak of his fucking fame.
What the fuck is
Yeah,
his
this is a
agent doing?
year ago.
We're
Yeah,
probably gonna get an ad before this. FYI.
I bet.
Oh no.
No. I bet he got so much money for this because the mobile games
Sure. Okay.
make so much money that
They have
sh-
the money to spend it.
They
Yeah,
offered
right.
him an amount of money for like a day of work.
He came in and shot
that
for a
he
day and got
could not
500 grand.
resist.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, he'd be stupid to reject it,
Right.
and it gives him like meme credential, you know?
Sure. Yeah. It could take off.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's take
So
a
we'll
look
get
at
a
it.
little watch.
Merge
He's
I don't
playing
even know where to start. On the surface, you've got this perfectly normal family.
Scary.
Young girl, her grandmother. You know, this is apple pie America.
When I
Yeah.
first heard this story, I was like, there's no way.
Every family.
This commercial looks better than a lot of Netflix shows.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
everybody's hiding something.
This is a very
There's
expensive
no
commercial.
body, no smoking gun.
Oh, they're
just
podcasting.
A lot of knives.
Yeah, they're doing podcasting.
Every house has a story.
I've been on the force 40 years. I've never seen anything like this. Everything points to grandma.
After a while, you start to question everything.
They're
There's secrets.
so yeah,
Waiting
you're
to
seeing
be
like
unraveled.
images of a mansion.
What is grandma hiding?
Interesting.
Okay, so this is basically him in the movie.
It's almost
Yeah.
like some twisted game.
So they
But the
recreated.
game is not like that at all.
No, the
We're
game-
seeing
shot all that
matching
You
in
can
one
see
stuff.
day.
right now.
Number
Yeah,
7 days.
the game you just combine like different garden things to make.
Sure.
Like you like combine
Candy Crush.
two trowels and then you have a hoe and then you combine two hoes and then you have like a garden bed and then you can
Right.
like update your mansion. But they have this, and there's a lot of Merge Mansion ads, and they're actually recreating one at the end there with her hand that said he is alive, because they made them all in CG, like animated style. They look a little bit like Pixar.
Sure.
Um,
Okay.
And like they just like added this weird like mystery on top of it. But like there's a whole genre of like the cozy mystery, the cozy murder mystery things.
Nate, I think you could pull off Pedro's look.
Oh,
Could
yeah.
that-
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
with the
Yeah, I mean,
mustache and like the
sometimes I
messy
do the
surfer hair,
mustache.
kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you look good as hell,
I'm gonna
You
grow
know.
my hair long now that I started taking my hymns.
and you could develop an accent too. That could be good.
Like a
Just like any
Spanish
kind.
guy.
Yeah,
I
Or
don't think he
Jamaican
has
guy?
an accent.
he has no.
he was
doesn't.
raised in like
He doesn't, but I think
Los
it'd be funny if
Angeles.
Nate did.
Okay, well Nate does have an accent.
Yeah, Nate sounds crazy and
Says-
fucked up.
Wood are
So-
all fucked up.
This is another YouTube ad that I was served, and
Yeah.
I think I did record all 3 minutes of it. Yeah. Okay. And well, the reason that I recorded this one is because in bright flashing letters, and this lady that you're going to hear in a second was screaming it at me. She said, "My mother had over 40 pounds of poop surgically removed from her bowel."
Okay. Yeah, this is like a big thing online.
and then castor oil, and then came the prescription
And I love the
laxatives.
images
But when all
yeah.
of these
in
failed,
this end.
Whoa.
she was actually in a situation where
Sponge.
morbid danger of toxins.
Morbid danger of
from
toxins.
being treated for back
Oh, they're
surgery.
like little
They
monster
had to go
guys.
in and admit her for surgery, and with scalpels, go in and
I've seen
excavate.
excavated.
Excavate the
And as it
impacted
turns
poop.
out, she just had all of these layers, just layers on layers of stuck poop lining the walls,
I've never
They're
seen a
showing-
pipe.
and these layers
Yeah, they're
built
showing,
up
like,
until it
construction yard
completely
footage.
blocked the flow of
Potato
food.
in
And
a
according
Potato in
to
a
Dr. Gina
tailpipe.
Sam, this might surprise you.
Dr.
this is
Gina Sam.
No, that is
uncommon.
normal.
Dr. Sam served as
You can see her
director
down in the
of the
corner.
prestigious Mount
Yep,
Sinai
she's at Mount Sinai.
Gastrointestinal
Prestigious.
Fertility
A very
Center for
cute
several
poop
years in New
doctor.
York City.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
she also was one of the first doctors to start to investigate that link
One
between
of
the
the first
microbiome
doctors.
and excess weight. She's also one of the
Microbiome
few
and
doctors
excess
who
weight.
specializes in solving
I like how this
constipation,
ad is
and
set
not
up
just
like
on a
this
short-term
woman's
basis,
on the
but solving
podcast
it for
talking
good.
about this.
Now, Dr.
Yeah,
Sam
they're
said,
doing a podcast. They're talking about how they had to get poop
Yeah.
surgically removed from their
Mhm.
mother. Dr. Gina Sam did it.
Also,
That's what
another
they're-
beautiful woman talking to the cute doctor about her impacted poop.
Yeah, when you see
My
Dr.
shit's all
Gina
fucking
Sam
backed up.
talking to the board directors at the hospital, it kind of looks like that was like a set, and
Mhm.
that they were all actors.
The way that they had her
Is
name
that-
written, yeah, it's definitely not real.
Mhm.
It's
if you're over
absolutely
the
not
age of
real.
50,
She's also
and
really small.
even if you're pooping every day,
Even if
yes,
you're pooping every day.
single day,
Are you guys pooping
could
every day?
still have.
Oh,
get
God,
this,
so
you
many
could have up
times.
to 20 pounds of stuck poop
What?
lining the walls
God, these
of your
people are
colon
fear
right now,
mongering
just like what
poop
happened
to fucking senior
Yeah.
citizens.
Yeah, but they've
This
been doing
is-
this for years.
Yeah,
dude.
I've seen this for a long time. It
Penn
would
and
be
Teller
so
have a whole
great.
episode on this.
It would be so
Are fucking
great.
looking at where you see this all the time. I've never seen this in my life.
I
You
would
might
love.
have ad blockers on, or like
No, I
paid
just
for
don't get.
YouTube Pro.
I just don't get stuck poop ads. I mean,
I see him on
7-minute.
CNN.
I'm getting 7-minute ads of guys telling me how pathetic my life is and that I need to start a drop shipping business. And it's
Yeah.
it's making sense to
Nate,
me.
that's
too.
just
The
your
more that
phone
I
when you're
watch
talking to your dad. It's not an ad.
Yeah,
It's FaceTime.
Nate's
it.
dad.
No,
just
I'm
like,
getting a lot of drop shipping ads because I think they
Yeah.
know I'm looking for a job.
Yeah, they do.
my mom.
do.
Oh, and if you're one of those people who's pooping less
Oh,
than once a
Jesus
day, well,
Christ.
guess what? Get this.
Well, guess what?
There's a good chance that your colon looks like this right about now.
Oh my
I don't
god.
know
And
what
it's
that.
not
It
because
looks like a
you're
giraffe.
not getting enough fiber or
Fiber or water. So they're selling like a miracle
Oh wait,
cure.
what's happening?
Mm-hmm.
They're selling you on something that's
Oh,
well,
no.
whatever. That's enough of the video anyway.
It's not
Yeah,
enough.
we-
I recorded all 3 minutes of
We're
it.
not going to watch all 3
try
minutes.
fiber
What are you
supplement.
talking
What do you have,
about?
something better to
I don't
do?
think there's
happens
gonna be a
is
third
when your
act
gut
or anything.
isn't well. The squeezing process, which is
squeezing
called
process.
Some
peristalsis,
marbles.
it slows
Peristalsis.
down. And this is a problem.
I gotta
Big
listen to this
because
podcast.
when peristalsis is slow, the undigested food in your body, it
We're
doesn't
seeing,
have that
like, some cool,
momentum
like, Rube
to avoid
Goldberg
getting stuck in
machines
all
now.
of those twists and turns and grooves
And now, like,
that are
yeah,
inside your
just
intestines.
different.
Now, this is
children's
kind of gross.
toys.
Hear me out. This stuck food, it literally starts rotting away. Isn't that gross? This undigested food,
Rotting
it's
food
literally
inside me?
fermenting inside your belly. So it's no surprise that you have bloating and cramping and discomfort. But here's the thing.
Telling my
Problems don't
doctor
stop
this,
there.
going to see him tomorrow.
Peristalsis,
They should
it
show the
also
host
They're
dries
making
out that
talking
food
to
that's inside your
once.
colon. It hardens it.
Yeah,
It's
they
like,
don't know.
it's,
It's
like
like
Nick
the-
Wager or something.
She's not
He
talking
just
anymore.
doesn't know what to
It's
say.
Pete Holmes.
Yeah.
And that's why I drink
He's-
super juice.
He's
or
drinking
whatever
his
the fuck.
green slime elixir or
Yeah.
something.
exit. And all the black coffee, you can drink all the prune juice, have all the psyllium, take gritty fiber, laxatives, all that stuff.
I drink all this shit.
They're not.
They're
gonna
naming
clean out
every
that stuff.
solution that will
That's why
not
Dr.
work
Sam
for this.
developed what poop
But
experts
hers will.
now call
What
the
poop
7-second
experts?
poop. It's a safe, fast, and incredibly effective way
Okay,
to
apple
shed
cider
up to
vinegar,
20 pounds.
Cranberry
Yes,
juice,
20 pounds
blurry
of stuck
cranberry
poop
juice.
without the cramping, the squeezing, or that urgent, I've got to go to the bathroom feeling. And she just recorded a brief presentation
Oh,
that
wow.
explains exactly how this 7-second morning ritual can give you safe, comfortable, and satisfying
lady's
poops
getting eaten
every
out.
single morning from now on. So if you're feeling backed up, if you're feeling bloated and constipated, take
Okay.
a minute, do yourself a favor, tap the button below this
What
video,
was that?
and you can see Dr. Sam's 7-second poop trick right now. You'll be moving
The
things
hell?
right along in no time.
Screen just
Doing
went
all
black
There's
for
sorts
so-
me.
of out of your mouth. Best of all,
Okay,
you
that's
can
that
feel
frozen
10,
honey
15
trick. You
Now
shouldn't
she's
do that.
talking to us.
the rest
10
of
to
the day.
15,
Tap
20
that
pounds
button
later.
right now, and you can see Dr. Sam's 7-second morning ritual at this moment. Tap the
God.
button below this video and watch Dr. Sam's
Right,
presentation
we get
right
it.
now.
No.
Imagine-
Is Dr. Sam actually going to poop in the next one?
Imagine you spend like years of your life trying to get like your social media to take off, and you become a shit influencer.
Mm-hmm. Mhm.
That's your thing, like that you have to lean into now is telling people that their shit is all bocked up.
Yeah, that your
Blocked
insides
up.
are rotting.
Yeah, and that you'll lose 20 to 40 pounds by drinking, like by shitting. You're not shitting enough, and you're not doing it right. Like where do these people think that the shit goes?
Even if you are shitting enough, like she said, even if you're shitting once a day, you are in serious medical trouble.
Yeah. If
You
you're
could have
burping,
80 pounds of shit
yeah.
in
If
your
you're
lungs.
burping and farting, and even if you're having diarrhea every single day, there's a bunch of shit in you that is not coming out. I don't know where it is. Doctors can't explain it.
Don't these people like eat bananas, drink water, and fucking?
They said in
They
the
said
thing,
you can eat as many bananas
anything,
and
it
drink
doesn't
as much
matter
coffee.
what you do, you still have 20 pounds of shit
Well, I think
inside
there's
you.
something way worse going on with those people.
And that's what's making you feel bad all the time.
Yeah, and everyone feels bad all the time. So I mean, like, it does definitely get people's
Me
attention.
watching the ad with a shotgun to my head, being nodding, being like,
okay.
"Oh, okay, maybe I
All I
should
need
try
is-
this first."
All I need is apple cider vinegar and cranberry juice, and 7 seconds every day. I have 7 seconds to spare.
If only Kurt Cobain had seen this.
Yeah, he was really stopped up. Doctors actually, during the autopsy, removed 35 pounds of shit out of Kurt Cobain's lower intestine. And, his wife, Courtney Love, kept that out of the news. That was the reason that he was having such a hard
It's a
time.
cover up.
Maybe
She
spit my
covered
water
it
at
up.
you.
Everybody knows.
It's
That was
an
why he
op.
was making all those little sad songs.
Yeah, it's an op.
I
I
hated the Foo
can't
Fighters
shit.
guy.
Yeah.
This is a very concerning ad.
Yeah, this is one I think
found
Shamp
this
found,
ad,
yeah.
and it made me laugh very
Yeah,
much.
I've heard of this app before, but let's play it and we'll see what it's all about.
I mean, we'll talk about the app after we talk
Okay,
about
but
the
also
ad.
let me
I think.
describe how it starts. There's a guy. It's a car, like dash
Guy's
cam,
filming
and he's
POV.
chasing another car.
Yeah, and
Down a
you'll hear
country
him
road.
narrate what he's doing.
Yeah.
The girl in front of me took the last of the Bud Light limes. She wouldn't give me one. So I Apple tagged her Jeep and waited for her to stop driving. Now I know where she lives, the exact location, so I could purchase her girlfriend's house in Atlas Earth. Now when they are eating dinner, I can be making virtual rent that can be redeemed for real cash.
There's so much going on there. Like
This-
I mean, that's
yeah.
a mobile game ad, right?
Yeah,
I guess.
yeah.
I think it's for like NFT real estate.
But he's mad
Yeah.
because, first of all, he's driving and he stops to get a Bud Light. The woman who was driving in front of him took the last Bud Light. So I guess she's drinking and driving, and he geotags her car or something to follow
Yeah,
her
Apple
home.
tags her Jeep.
You see, like, Google street images of her house, and then it goes into
Follows
a
her
mobile
home.
game. Fucking.
Well, yeah, he follows her home.
He follows her to her girlfriend's house.
Uh-huh.
Buys that
buys
house.
the girlfriend's
Man,
house
yeah.
in the virtual space so that he can be making money on it,
Yeah.
owning the girl that took
He's
the
making
last beer.
0.0000001/17th of a cent every day
I want
off
to
of-
Yeah, take
emphasize
that.
renting.
to young people listening to this show, because we need youths to listen to this show.
Yeah.
Apple tagging a woman's car is not a normal activity. Don't
No,
do
it's
that.
illegal. You
That
shouldn't
is
do
illegal, and it's a good way to get shot.
that. Yeah, it's one of the better ways to do it. Yeah.
What is Apple tagging?
It's like those little circles that Apple sells.
Uh-huh.
You
Do
know,
they?
like a
Guys are-
tile.
Guys are dropping them in girls' purses now and following them home.
For real?
Yeah,
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
because they're just.
they
I mean,
just sell
people
that?
use them. Yeah, people use them to
yeah, they
track their
sell it.
kids and stuff. Like they have good practical applications, but of
Mhm.
course,
Sure.
perverts have figured it out.
yeah.
Perverts are like, hold on, there's something here for me.
Yeah, it sounds like
So-
a good application for like serial killers too, though.
2 weeks ago, my wife came to me in here late at night and showed me her phone, and it said Apple Tag recognized, and we don't have any of those.
hmm
And she showed me it, and I clicked on it, and it showed like a little map of the Apple Tag, like walking around the house.
What?
Yeah. And so it was someone else's. And I went out there with my gun and looked around because that's fucking scary. And we think it was the cable guy that was there like a few days before.
Oh, and it just
And we don't
synced
know
up.
why it popped up later or something, but
yeah.
it was fucking freaky.
Yeah, he was probably like making sure your Wi-Fi connected. and
Oh,
it was,
what do you
like,
call
on
those
his phone.
people who live in houses
Yeah.
that we just saw? They secretly live in
Oh
houses.
yeah, what are they called? They got like some special name, like
yeah.
little like crabbies or something. I don't remember. It's not
Little
crabbies.
crabbies.
I was going to say spiders, so it's not that.
Yeah, it's something.
Who sent that article about that?
I can't remember. But
It was
yeah,
one
it
of
was
you
because
motherfuckers.
I had a paranormal encounter a couple weeks ago.
Mhm.
Remember that?
And
That
you
was
checked your
scary.
attic and everything.
Oh,
Yeah, no.
frogging.
Frogging. See,
Frog.
yeah, it
P
was some.
Okay.
PH.
I wanted to say frauding, but I think that's when you rub your penis against like another
It's
person's
fraudage,
shaft.
but yeah,
Fraudage,
it's,
yeah.
it's good that you didn't say that.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm
That
saying
sounds
it now,
like a
though.
cheese.
Yeah, that's fromage.
Yeah, it's not.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, it's when you rub your penis
Rubbing your
against
dicks
another
together.
guy's dick, and then you both nut on each other's balls.
Do you want to talk about your ghost story though?
Please do.
Yeah. So the other like couple nights ago, I was putting. Well, it was probably like a week or two ago at this point, but I was putting my daughter to bed, and my wife was putting my other daughter to bed in another room, and the door opened next to me, and I saw like a hand push it open, and then nobody came into the room, and I was like, all right, well, I guess my wife got called back into the other room or something. And later on, I'm like, oh no, that was not my wife. And I guess I must have just seen like a trick of the light, like the glare on the wooden door looked like a hand, but it was just like a white light. I don't know.
You're retelling this a lot calmer than the first time you were telling us.
Well, I
about
was
it.
I'd
fucking
flip out.
freaked out.
I don't
'cause,
believe
like,
you. I would be fucking
'cause-
scared.
because like legitimately I was 100% sure. I was like, oh, that was my wife. And then like 20 minutes go by and she doesn't come in.
Mm-hmm.
And then I asked her, like, why did you open the door earlier? And she goes, I didn't. So I get up out of bed and I walk around the entire house, like checking the showers and all that stuff, looking for anything. I checked all the cameras.
You probably
But
didn't check good enough.
No, but the thing was, I have a hallway door, and it's locked. So for them to be in there, they could have only hidden in like 2 rooms. There's nobody. So I guess it was just a trick of the light, or it was a ghost. And
Aliens. Could be
both.
aliens.
Yeah, it could be aliens. But yeah, it really did fuck me up because I was just like, you know how your brain just like settles on a decision, and then like for it to be like not that, what is it then? So but it was just my brain telling me I saw a hand when I just saw a glare, and the door must not have been closed all the way, or it was an alien coming to get my butt.
That's scary.
Let him
Could
have
be
it.
interdimensional.
Yeah. So I did walk around the house with a knife.
Oh, like
though, just
Indiana
making
Jones
sure.
3, 4?
3, 4, 4.
The Crystal Skulls?
The Crystal Skull.
Yeah. Not the one with Big Claver.
I want him to show me all the knowledge. See what happened.
Confirmed today, Big Claver will be fighting Jack Reacher in season 3.
That's crazy.
So awesome.
That's great.
Like, just because Reacher's going to beat him, and that's unbelievable.
Because Big Claver.
We don't know that.
No, I know that.
He
Dean
could
is
beat
bigger
him at the
than
end and
Jack
come back for
Reacher,
a
dude.
second season arc.
Big
I
Claver
don't
is
like when you
Big
do
Claver.
this. I don't like when you say that Jack Reacher's not big.
He's not big. He's 6'2". I mean, he's bigger than me, but Dean is bigger than Jack Reacher.
No, I'm only like I'm only like 6'1.5" or 6'2".
Okay.
Every Jack Reacher is the tallest man in the world, including the Tom Cruise one.
Yeah, of course.
So this is the last ad that we have here, and then Dean
Yeah.
has a segment to show us.
This
This
is
is a series of Blue Chew ads where they employ women with the bounciest breasts in the entire world to tell us about Blue Chew,
It's
right?
a series? I've only seen the one.
Yeah, I would
I've
like
seen
to see a
others of
couple
this.
more.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I've seen this done before.
Nate was worried that this would not be allowed to be uploaded to YouTube, and like we do
I
upload
just
video
don't-
episodes, so if you are listening, you can watch these ads along with us.
Oh yeah, go check them out. She looks great. She looks like the AT&T girl. I just don't know the rules for YouTube.
No, I saw a video the other day of a lady. Remember rating how wet, like different clothes, how they looked when they were
Oh,
wet,
cool.
and you could see her tits through the. Yeah,
Send
you
me
could
that.
see her
Link me
nipples
up.
through it. It had like 9 million views. I'm sure it's been
I'm
promoted.
just gonna play this because it's not funny. We can keep talking over it. Go ahead.
Yeah, she's just jiggling her shit real big, and she's telling us about Blue Chew.
She's doing that thing that they do on TikTok where they move their shoulders while they're talking.
But like, it's too much. She's doing it too much.
I find it very natural and comforting.
I'm worried about her. Like, I think she might have some kind of like brain parasite.
Hey, Dean,
She probably has back trouble.
leave her
Yeah.
alone.
Okay, that's fair.
Leave her alone.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, like, but like she's suggesting that like the pill is what's going to get you hard. So why is she doing all this work to get me hard? You know, it just seems like a bad decision.
X20.
The first
Use
month,
promo code
yeah.
X20.
And we are not sponsored.
Well, guys who are watching this and don't get excited probably need the pill, so that's probably what they're thinking.
Well, I'm not excited at all because
like
I've trained my body like a monk. No hands.
Yeah.
I'm not hard at all.
And all of our hands are. We can't
soft.
see what Champ's doing,
Yeah.
unfortunately. So
But
he's probably jacking off right now.
I have used a lot of monk-like trainings to sort of get my shit really soft.
My shit is flaccid as hell.
And it's not going to respond to anything.
The 20 pounds of poop inside you probably doesn't help. So.
You ever seen those videos of the karate instructor like slapping the guy and then kicking the guy in his nuts?
Yeah.
No.
He doesn't care.
That's what I do.
Because you can suck them back up. If you've got enough dedication, you can actually
a lot of people don't know
them
that
up into your shit. Yeah.
All right, Dean, that's all I got. You want to do your little segment?
Yeah, so I do have a little segment. I don't have music for it, but
Shamp, put the music in right here for Dean.
Okay, well you're doing it tonight, so you go ahead.
Yeah,
I mean in post. Shamp, put the music in post.
Yeah, put the music in post.
We'll see.
Let me see here. Let me just get my windows all set up here.
I'll put it in over this boring part where Dean's talking about his windows.
Okay, thank you. All right, hello and welcome to my little game. You know, like Saw.
Oh no.
This game I've called Ye Olde Shite, because how they would have like an E at the end. It's Ye Olde Shit. It's a bunch of. So basically, I'm just gonna use what I wrote. It's time for a little game. You're no stranger to promoted ads, but did you know your great-grandmother was being force-fed the same ridiculous crap back in 1908 or whatever? It seems humans have always found a way to make people look at weird things and then want to buy them. The objective of my little game, Saw, is to guess what they would have done for someone buying them back in the olden days. That's right, I've got several old products here, and it's your job to tell me what they do. So essentially what I'm going to do is show you an image, and you need to tell me what it's going to be used for.
Okay.
What the goal of it was. They're not obvious, they're not easy, so let's go on to number one.
And maybe before me and Shamp answer, you can kind of give a brief description of what we're seeing.
Oh, I will absolutely give a brief description. So let's go on to slide number one here. Dr. Williams pink pills. Take a look at the image below and tell me what they do. I promise it has nothing to do with a pussy or whatever. It's some other pink stuff, and it's also not Pepto-Bismol. That's 2 huge hints. So you get 1 point if you can guess the primary focus of this product, and you can take a look at it. We see an old box, new package adopted in 1940. I can say this was invented in the early 1900s, so this is a little bit later on. It says a safe, effective iron tonic, a balanced compound to provide iron and other necessary minerals in an effective tonic. But this product
Champ,
has one goal.
You want to guess first?
Boner pill.
Okay.
And I'm going to say that shit that make you gay.
Okay. Interesting. You guys locking in with those answers?
Locked in, finally.
Yeah, I'll lock in.
Well, of course, it is Dr. Williams' pink pills for pale people. It was invented to make you look more pink. Whether you had some kind of old-timey fucked up disease or you just didn't go outside, Dr. Williams' signature blend of chemicals could get your skin looking pinker than Porky Pig himself. A guy who back then they all thought was real, probably, because they didn't understand science.
Is this why you're so red? Yeah. Is this why you're so red now?
Yeah, I have been on a lot of Dr. Williams' pink pills for pale people. Now I was looking up like old fucked up weird products, and I like this one was so unbelievable to me. But yes, the original goal was to make you look more pink. That was the whole goal. So it's filled with stuff that like basically, makes your skin color become pink.
That's like not good, right?
No, it was like
this
a lot of like
good for you.
Iron and but like weird chemical derivatives of iron and stuff. Mm-hmm. So yeah, no, it was definitely not good for you. But it persisted in the 40s.
People anymore.
Yeah, well, you see a lot more pale people. Maybe we should all go back to a little Dr. Williams pink pills for pale people.
Send this shit
Dr. Williams was insane.
There's some pale people over there.
Yeah, Ireland could use that shit. I'm looking at myself. I glow in the damn dark. I don't know. But yeah, so there's a lot of fucked up old products. This is a great sort of snake oil one that probably caused a lot of danger
Probably
to people.
killed a lot of babies.
Yeah. If you wanted a pink baby, you're filling him with pills. But it was cool. The pills were pink, so that was nice.
That's good marketing.
Yeah. All right, we're going to go on to the next one here. Stick 'em up. This is a robbery. No, I'm just kidding. I don't want any of your stuff. But the inventors of this product sure did. This little gun didn't shoot bullets. No, instead, it had a much stranger sort of foe in mind. 1 point if you can tell me what you would do with this little guy. So what we see here is a lovely woman holding what looks like a gun. I've told you it's not a gun, clearly. But it doesn't shoot bullets. And I'll give you another hint. It shoots, it's like a squirt gun. So this is an old-timey squirt gun, but it shoots a particular type of thing. And what is the enemy that it's trying to destroy?
Body odor.
That is a good guess, yeah.
So perfume gun. Is it for like pesticide, like bugs, like spiders? So the lady doesn't
looks
have to
like a
touch
Walther
the spider?
PPK, the James Bond gun with a bayonet.
I printed one of these the other day.
This lady looks cute. Nate, I have good news for you. You are correct.
Hell yeah.
Nate, you have 1 point now. So
it's a assault shotgun, right?
Yeah.
Like those bug assault guns?
Yeah. No, duh. This is a squirt gun full of nasty chemicals that you'd shoot a bug with. There isn't much info out there on this one, but I can imagine it was very pleasant to get in your eyes when you were playing around with it. Shooting at one of the millions of bugs flying around in the 1950s.
That'd be a pretty good shot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, getting it in your kid's mouth.
Yeah. And I said there were so many fucking bugs flying around back then, of course, because of all the people dying from eating the pink pills. But yeah, so this is from boardpanda.com. I actually got a couple things from here. The chemicals will not harm walls or draperies.
Did I get a point for the last round?
No, you did not, because being pink is not what makes you gay.
Okay.
But you do have a point. I didn't know if anyone would get any points here. So
boardpanda.com, Dean's homepage.
My other guess was going to be lipstick for this for some reason.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I could just see...
really freak some people out.
I could just see women in like the 20s holding a gun to their mouth to put lipstick on for some reason, I guess.
Yeah.
It would blow my mind to see something like that.
Yeah, these bug chemicals are highly dangerous, I would imagine. It's like Agent Orange in here, and you're just spraying it around your kitchen at a fly.
I was reading about cocaine eradication in Colombia and Peru and Bolivia. And apparently they've been just spraying Roundup down there for like 20 years from jets.
Oh, wow, yeah.
And it's causing a lot of cancer.
Yeah, because that's like effectively what Agent Orange was.
Yeah. Anyway, moving on.
Cool. All right, on to...
That's hilarious.
On to number 3. Here's a product that's sure to help out a guy like me. Move over, Ozempic. This mail-order product was part of a weight loss fad that started in the 1800s.
Yeah, you love this.
Good to know that people were eating too many meat pies or fruit jam preserves back then and getting all obese too. Can you guess what...
baths.
That's what caught Dean's eye.
Can you guess what nasty thing they were eating back then to lose weight? And we see an ad here, fat, the enemy that is shorting your life, banished. How? With, and I've cut off the ad so you don't see what it says. But it's also advertising no danger. You see like a pretty like Mercurian woman. It says no baths, no diet, no exercise.
I do see like a beaker or a pitcher. So it's making me think it's a drink thing. But maybe it's not.
It's something that you eat or drink. Yeah,
I'm gonna go ahead and say castor oil.
I'll say vinegar.
Okay, interesting.
That's good.
You guys are locking in with that?
Locked in. Final answer.
No, I'll go change mine. I'll say mustard.
Okay.
I'll say vinegar.
Okay.
Locked in.
All right. You're both wrong. Of course, it's sanitized tapeworm eggs. You could eat as much food as you wanted back then, as long as we had a few of these slimy little guys colonizing your intestines. Fortunately, from what I read, the sanitization process usually killed the tapeworms, so you were just eating some dead eggs and not actually getting infested with them.
I think people actually do this today.
And they certainly do come with some ill effects. There are plenty of bad things that will happen to you.
It also says send no money. It's free? What kind of business is this?
Yeah, they're going to send you these eggs. They're going to get you hooked on them because you're going to want more.
The first one's free. I got you.
Now, but here's the thing, and I read an article about this, and they're like, well, tapeworms are can self-replicate, so the fact that they don't work is just more reason for you to spend a bunch of money on something. So you're just what you thought was a beaker was actually a milk jar, because it's just showing you all the food that you can now eat because
you have disgusting
because you have tapeworms in you eating all of your food.
Did you guys ever see the X-Files with the tapeworm thing?
Yeah,
that lived in the sewers or something.
Yeah, he was great.
It was
I
very
like
creepy. I still remember scenes from that. I didn't like it.
Dean, have you seen the new dental biomes that have been invented?
No.
Some rich guy invented a little potion.
Okay.
You drink it, you swish it around in your mouth, and it changes like the microscopic organisms that live in your mouth that cause cavities
into what?
so that they don't cause cavities anymore.
That's cool.
Well, what do they do now?
I don't know.
Your taxes or something?
They're like
a Wi-Fi extender.
And supposedly it works.
It doesn't. It doesn't work. But
I've heard that it works from my sources.
Yeah,
I think anything that lives in your mouth, you're supposed to have. Like you need.
It sounds scary to me too, Shamp. I agree.
Yeah,
you're not supposed to give them new jobs. But yeah, they call the tapeworm eggs friends for a fair form, easy to swallow. And like the food that they're showing that you can eat is like milk. There's mustard on there, so
yeah, this is some old ass food.
Shamp, you get half a point actually because you guessed mustard, and there was mustard on the picture.
Okay, great. Yeah,
there's some vinegar in there.
Where? Show me it.
Right there.
Where?
There's also prunes and macaroni.
Royal macaroni.
And
there's something called glurp on the bottom there.
Cluff. I think it says
cluff. Oh, okay.
No, maybe it does say glurf.
That's more clear.
Yeah.
Glurf.
It's either cluff or glurp.
There's actually more cluff below the olive oil.
Yeah,
I see that. Yeah.
Dean pulled an ad from a Rick and Morty cable episode.
Yeah. No, and I was like, okay, is this real? And it is real. People did attempt this. People still do attempt this. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's
I like how the word fat looks fat.
Yeah.
That's good.
It's some good font.
That's like a good fat font. Yeah.
And this font here, the
Speaking
enemy
of that,
is
did you guys see Cartman will be taking Ozempic?
I did see that.
So epic.
Yeah. So now he just looks like the other
call it.
South Park kids, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
That is crazy. Yeah.
I've watched South Park for
that.
probably 15 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna enter the Pandaverse.
That's cool.
Just show my kids it.
Yeah. They gotta know what it's like to be libertarian. I have one more if we have time. I think we do. All right. Last but not least, we have this final product. This fashionable number was sold in the 1920s to help this common problem, something we still face to this day. For this one, can you tell me why this gentleman is wearing the helmet?
Snoring.
To stop himself from getting distracted.
First of all, what does this look like?
So this looks like
it looks like if
the tip of a
Mushmouth
penis
was a Batman villain to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's wearing a penis helmet over his head.
It even has like seams like a hot dog would have.
Big goggles.
Big eye holes, oxygen going into it.
Like a beak.
Yeah, like almost like a old timey like
the way
gas
it's rolled
mask
at the bottom does make it look like a condom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, it's very condomy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Shamp, you said it's like a CPAP, an old timey CPAP machine.
Yeah, maybe like a sinus infection or something. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, like something for your sign. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And Nate, you said for distractions.
For focusing.
Focusing, yeah. Well, Nate, what you're seeing here is, of course, the Isolator, a helmet designed to boost productivity.
How did you guess that?
I've seen it before.
Oh, okay.
What? Where?
Good to know that the stupid trend of maximizing the amount of work you do for your shitty boss is not new. With that said, I'd like one of these soundproof helmets to maybe get a break from my damn nagging wife. That's what I wrote for that one.
I like how there's an ashtray kind of next to the big oxygen tank.
Yep.
That implies that he's smoking while getting oxygen.
That's great.
Oh,
you know where I probably saw this?
Where's that?
On like a ranker list of like the 50 scariest old timey pictures or something. Because I saw the first picture you showed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Mm.
Yeah. That's a good one. I mean, like,
I like the art in the second ad, actually.
Yeah,
very
it's
It
cool.
also
it's a cool
it
magazine.
also rings of something that may not be real.
Yeah, I thought so.
You
but
know what I mean?
There is
Like somebody could have made this for a project or something, but I have no idea.
Yeah, that's
no,
true.
I know. I checked that to make sure, and there is a
Oh, okay.
Wikipedia for the. I've checked to make sure
interesting.
these are all real. I don't know how many were sold. Like, I doubt it was like a super widespread.
Right? Yeah, sure.
This is sort of the.
Probably made of asbestos.
Yeah, this is sort of the magazine for like pitching your ideas and
Oh,
stuff.
okay.
So, but there were versions of this made. Like, he really did make these. I think he was a German.
Well, yeah,
guy.
that last picture is real.
Yeah, so these were like him showing off. They had like weird slits, so you could barely see anything. You should only be able to see a single sheet of paper. That was his, and only 2 lines of the piece of paper. So you're looking through like the tiniest
so
little
crazy.
thing, so you can really focus on your work. You can't hear anything, and that's why you need the air.
How could you
because
even
it's-
look at your phone wearing this? So
This is like when my wife seals me up in one of those vacuum bags.
Oh yeah, and
One of those
for the
rubber
sex
vacuum
stuff,
bags,
yeah.
and I'm all wriggling around in
Mhm.
there, getting off, nutting.
Well, Nate, you have officially won the first game that we've played on No Promo.
I didn't know this was a
Let's go.
competition, but okay.
I
Suck
told
my
you it
dick,
was.
Shampoodler. Sorry.
He gets really competitive. Yeah, so that was the segment Ye Old Shite. I think we can definitely go back to a segment like that. Because there's a lot of old products. It sucks they don't make promoted ads for those anymore. I would really love to see
I would like
a
a segment where we Google if anything new has happened with the gas station guy. once
yeah,
a
that
week.
could be good. Yeah, we can do the gas
Have
wanna
they
station.
do that right
guy.
found
now,
him?
Shamp?
Well, yeah. I mean, is there anything new? Have they discovered who he is? Has he been
We
murdered?
saw that article that didn't really say anything.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was just like a blog. That was somebody who obviously just saw the tweet and
Mhm.
AI blurbed it. So we don't have to do it this time, but let's just
Okay.
keep an eye
Okay.
on that.
We'll check on him next week. I'll make sure to have something written up for that.
Mhm. Maybe we
Um,
could like task Sleeves with doing that for us and just like
Yeah, he could be our little like boy detective,
Mhm.
like our little
Cub
cub reporter. Yeah, our man on the ground, asking people, "Hey, have you seen anything about this guy?" We get him on a plane to Italy.
It's
You can check it
important.
out.
Has he jacked off by you
Yeah,
recently?
have you seen this man? I really,
Millions of people dream of this man jacking off.
I certainly have had maybe a dream that was like a little gas station-y because of the gas station jerk off guy. Like
You
know,
did?
nothing.
That's
Yeah.
the.
'Cause
Seems
I
like
used to-
something
I used-
we should talk about on a podcast.
Dean getting gas in his car and looking at the pump coquettishly, like,
Oh,
come on.
Yeah, I don't know if I
no.
want to hear about this.
Well, that's
Nah,
why
nah,
I have to
nah,
go.
nah.
I have to go to Costco to get my gas ever since I saw that. Because, like, you know, those lines are moving so fast that like you can't stick one up your ass. You got to go, or else the guy behind you is gonna be beeping at your ass.
I've
So
been
I
told by
can't.
mechanics that you shouldn't get Costco gas.
Well,
I paid to be
mechanics,
here. Hold on.
They say it's
Mechanics
like
are
90% actually just
Water.
Water, yeah.
That's fine. Yeah, I don't care. My car runs on water. It's hydroelectric or
Oh,
whatever.
shit.
Yeah,
Nice.
I'm hippie. I'm liberal. But anyway, that was episode whatever of No Promo. Was that 4? We on 4? 5?
4?
I didn't even.
I
Who
think.
knows?
Episode
Who
4,
fucking
I believe.
knows?
Yeah, this is episode 4.
500?
Yeah.
It was great. I enjoyed not doing any of that stuff.
Yeah, so kind of what do you do now?
What is your role going to be then?
What? I just do the same thing you guys did for the last 3.
Okay, yeah. And you'll like edit.
I mean, I'll leave. I
For
don't
us?
give a fuck.
I'm
No, we're just joking.
I don't need this shit.